Sephora has a Memorial Day sale going on, and I picked up 2 palettes that I didn't think I wanted. They were palettes that came out some time ago, but I'm like, nah, I don't need it. And I think that as my taste and my experience with the Natasha Denona shadows has evolved, I'm like, I want them. I'm not disappointed in them. I love them. The Natasha Denona Tropic palette. Let me show you guys what it looks like outside of the carton. You guys can see my grimy little fingers. This is what the palette looks like. It is such a beautiful neutral palette, but these little pops of color here, they just make me so happy. So I knew I needed to get this palette, and I'm really happy I did. The other Natasha Denona palette I picked up is the Safari palette, and I had swatched this one in store, and I think that it had been used and had been touched so much that I wasn't getting the proper pigmentation from it because of like the oil on your fingers and, you know, just like regular things that you would transfer onto a palette because of your hands, your natural oils, your hand cream, whatever. So I was a little hesitant, but I figured if I can get these, if I don't like them, I'll return them. And I love them. They are so smooth and pigmented and creamy, and this palette I used today to get this very simple look, but I'm loving it and I'm glad that I got it. On the Sephora website, you are able to get a brush, a primer, and a foundation, and it all depends on whether you go with the matte foundation or with the hydrating one. So I love the matte foundation, and I needed a backup because I'm almost out. And I picked up the set that has a matte, obviously. The matte foundation was not sent out to me, so I'm waiting for it to get delivered, but I did get the brush and the primer set. And I really love that Fenty makes their brand and their products very reasonably priced. I feel like the brand does a really great job of making sure that it's accessible for people, and I love the foundations. I love both, to be honest, but I find myself using the matte one more often than not. And this is what the brush looks like. Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I picked up 3W1, which is my shade. You guys know that this is the foundation that I have scraped the life out of, and I love it. It's one of those foundations where I'm like, I need to get a backup of. I did end up picking up the Estee Lauder Double Wear in 3W2. I had tried 3W 1.5, but I really have to tell you guys that I love the way 3W2 looks. I think that it gives my skin just a little bit more warmth. It makes me look a little bit more tan. So this is a shade that is just my ride or die, and I wanted to get a backup. I got my 3D Lash Primer by Dior, because I am running very low. I'm down to, I have one that I'm currently using that's pretty much dried, and I have literally extended the duration of that product by using the Eclat Duraline so many times that I'm like, I just gotta let it go and I need to replace it. So I got one of those. I got a Fenty liner because, as you guys know, my Fenty liner dried up, and if I squeeze it hard enough, I can get more out of it. Like, my son is into me drawing on his face right now, so I'll like make him a little bunny or a little kitty. And I use the dried up one, and if I really squeeze at it, I get more product out of it. But in terms of using it on my eyes, I'm just not getting that same precise and smooth application. So I got my replacement for it. Told you guys so much that I really enjoy Benefit Roller Liner, and in black. And I almost got it in black, but I'm like, I'm getting the Fenty liner in black, and I really wanted a liquid pen in a dark brown, and it's what I have on today. And I'm glad I got it. I love this so much. It's such a great liner. You guys don't really hear me talk a ton about Benefit because it's not really a brand that really speaks to me, but there are certain products in that brand that I really love, and this is one of them. I got another Gucci lipstick. I ended up getting May Coral. This is one of their satin finishes, and the packaging is different. Like, this one has a nice little etched design in it. It's such a beautiful coral shade. I love this. This is my kind of coral, and I wore it earlier today. You guys will see it in the video for this look. but I really love it. I love the Gucci lipsticks. I think they did such a beautiful job with the packaging, with the quality. Like, they really wear exceptionally well, which they should, because they are a high-end luxury brand and they are on the pricey side. So I love it and I highly recommend it. So I saw that the Urban Decay wired liners were on sale and I ended up getting all 4 of them. I wanted to get them initially and I just decided not to, but I really love this formula. I think that they are so smooth and creamy and pigmented, and I'm really into colored liner, so I figured they're on sale and you get a discount. Come on, girl. So the first shade here is called Shock. It is just a beautiful lilac shade. The second color I got is Jolt, which this one is one that I have always wanted. And the other 2, which are the blue and the pink, are on their way in my second package. That's all I have for you guys today. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys have picked up, if you've done any shopping lately, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.